Okay, I wanted to show this arcade multi-cade that I just built. It's made out of 100% out of plywood, so it's light and strong. It has a trackball, 2 fighting sticks to play, like these are half competition sticks, and the 6-button controllers, a half trackball, brand new, 32-inch TV, which gives you nice and new 6.5-inch speakers at the top, so you get good sound out of it. It's powered by an Xbox right now, and there's an amp back in there on the right, so you can turn the volume up and down, and I have an Xbox controller in there, so you can, if you wanted to play Xbox games, you could play it with the controller, or you can just play with the joysticks on top, either one you want to play. And it's really easy to use. You could actually put another system in here if you wanted to leave this and then put like a PS4 or something like that, so you could play this could be like a game station, so you could do that. So you just turn the power button right there, everything comes on with one button. It's about 31 inches wide and 18 inches deep at the deepest point. You can see the profile of it right there. It's running a slick interface called Ninja, so it's folder based, so you can go arcade classics or consoles, and then it's split up into different categories to make it easier to kind of navigate what you want. It also has coin ops in it, so if you go into arcade classics, you can just hit the green button to go in, or you could hit the start button, and then if you move to the right on your joystick, you'll advance one game at a time. You can hold it down and it'll go faster. All the games have custom art and a video. And if you want to go, if you push up, then it will advance alphabetically. So if you want to go, let's say we want to look at Golden Tee, because this is got a trackball on it, go to the G's and then go over. And this has pretty much all the arcade games on it you're going to want. So there's Golden Tee. You want to play that, just hit the green button and it'll boot up. All the games boot in like a minute or less. Just give a nice little overview of the cab again. And quarters, and that's this button right here, just to enter credits, and then you can select with your trackball. Yeah, I'll just kind of show you how it plays really well. So it's a brand new half trackball in there. Alright, so if you want to exit a game, you hit the back and the start button at the same time, these two right here. And that will take you back to the menu you were in before. Just take you back there. And if I hit back again, it takes you back to the main folder menu. So the console classics just has all your console, well, not all your consoles, but your your favorite best console games in it. It has a mix of Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis and PlayStation, things like that in it. Obviously the beat 'em ups has all the fighter games in it. But there's also, since this is a nice, got a trackball on the cam, I put a trackball pack in it. So there's a category called trackball games. So you might not know which games are trackball. So here again, you have all the custom art, and a lot of cool trackball games like Centipede, Cloud9, Crystal Castles, Golden Tee, Irritating Maze. So a lot of really cool trackball games. That are on here. So that make it a lot of fun. Shoes is a horseshoe game. Wacko, bowling. So this is really a fun pack, a little fun trackball pack that's on there. So that's for all the trackball games. And then the other feature on here, which is really cool, is this category called Coin Ops. So I just hit the green button to get into Coin Ops. And then here you've got a list. So this cab actually has like 10,000 plus games on it. So here you've got a list. It has like let's see, 10,150 some games. You have a lot of Xbox games. So if I'll show you like Xbox games from Ian Flux all the way down to, you know, I basically picked the top or best Xbox games, and there's well over 100 Xbox games on here. You've got your Call of Duties, Def Jam Fight for New York, which is a popular game, The Dead or Alive, Crazy Taxi, Family Guy, Fable, really some cool stuff. You got GTA San Andreas, I think I already showed Halo, Half-Life, stuff like that. A lot of sports games. You get your Maddens and stuff like that on there. So if you want to play that game or like a Halo game, you just hit the controller, start button, the green button, or you can hit player 1, either one, and it'll boot the game. Now these are all loaded on a hard drive. It has a 500 gigabyte hard drive in it, which is super easy to use, super fast to play. And if a game like this you want to play, maybe you don't want to play Halo with the joysticks and all that, that's fine. I basically put Xbox controllers underneath, and since it's powered by an Xbox, let's see if I can get down here and show you how to do this. It's really actually easy. You just unplug the one and plug in the controller. So now you can play, if you want, you can play using your Xbox controller. And some games, you may want to do that. You may want to play, obviously, like an original Xbox game with multi-buttons and everything else like that. You may want to play with your Xbox controller. If it's like some kind of a console game and you want the D-pad feel, like this kind of feel to it with the buttons that you held in the controller, then you could play that like a Nintendo game or a Super Nintendo. You could do that. So you could swap it out. The other advantage of that is that you could play a 4-player game. So Ninja Turtles or something like that, the X-Men or any other 4-player game, Mario Kart N64, then you could use, 2 people could use the joysticks, and then 2 people could use the controllers in port 3 and port 4. So it's actually very easy. And there's Halo, which is really nice. So then you're kind of done. So let's say you want to turn it off. You're done playing. You want to turn the game off. Easy thing to do there is just one button on and off. Down here on the bottom is just the power button. You just turn it off, and then the everything will turn off on its own within 30 seconds. So it has a green power strip on the inside that once the Xbox stops getting power, the amp, and the TV stops getting power, and the amp is right back here. So if you want to adjust the volume anytime during the game, you can. And there's plenty of room on the shelf, like I said, if you wanted an extra system. So you want to put an extra system like a PS4 or something on there, then you could obviously use this as a multi-gaming system. So there, everything turns off, and it's done. And if you wanted to play it, you just come up, hit the power button. Everything turns on. There's one button. Everything turns off with one button, and it's got a really cool kind of modern look to it. Red with black T-molding. New parts, everything like that is new. New TV, 32-inch TV, and that's pretty much it. So, okay. Thanks for watching.